Hey everyone, it's Ben Hardy here, and in today's going to be reviewing a 2024 GMC Sierra 1500 Denali Ultimate. Before we get in this video, I want to give a huge shout out and thank you to the Jerry Signer GMC here in North Salt Lake for giving me some time with this Sierra. This particular one is available for sale for the time being, so if you're interested, I'll include a link to their website in the description down below. And then on a side note, if you want to save time and money the next time you purchase a car, link to my car buying guide in the description down below. Let's get into it. Under the hood, we have a naturally aspirated 6.2 liter V8 that goes through a 10-speed automatic transmission. Fuel economy is 15 around town and then 19 on the highway, with power outputs being 420 horsepower and then 460 pound-feet of torque. Now, before we move forward with this review, I do want to mention, if you want to see more videos just like this, then I recommend you subscribe because I post content every single day. Starting with the hood, first off, I love the metallic flake here in the paint, but you guys can see it's got this boxy, muscular design. And then popping down below, we've got these cool C-shaped headlights, and yeah, overall design is really cool. And then look at the coloration here on the grille. This is special for the Ultimate package. We do have parking sensors here at the bottom, as well as fog lights and tow hooks. And putting it all together, it looks really good, and it definitely has an imposing front end. Now, coming around the side here, our tire wheel setup is 275, 50, 22 in the front and over in the rear. And you guys can see here with the wheels, you got the cool chrome inserts there. Now, you guys can see here, we've got the fender flare, and then notice we have our Ultimate badge here on the side, Denali down below. And I like the chrome there on the mirror caps and on the door handles. And then here is our full side view for this Sierra. Now, here's a quick look at the key fob. We have our lock and unlock function, remote start, and then the tailgate drop down, and then GMC logo on the back. Now, you guys can see here with the bed, everything's already protected from the factory. We also have some LED bed light action, and then you guys can see the full outlet down below, and then it says Denali there at the end. But anyways, this one also has the Multi-Pro, which is always cool. Also has the kicker sound system. Man, this thing is as loaded as it gets. Now, putting this together is pretty easy. You just gotta kind of fold that in, and then just lift this up all in one motion, and you're done. Now, I've got the C-shaped taillights here, and then you guys can see the rest of the badges in the back. We also have our little bumper steps, and then notice the parking sensors and the squished exhaust tips is what I call it. And finishing things up, let me know what you guys think about the looks here on the Denali Ultimate. Now, taking a look at the door panel, you guys can see here with the trim, and then look at the wood trim, and also brown down below. This looks really cool. Cross-stitch design, and then I love this that goes across. Probably noticed we got power side steps, and then look at these seats here. Got the topographical map of Denali, and then notice got some behind the seat storage. But yeah, really nice look. You can also lift this up for more storage underneath, and then you do have a flat loading floor. Legroom back here is really good. We've got a little storage pocket and then more topography. We've got some cup holder action, heated seats, USBs with some vents as well, and then headroom back here. It's good. Now, taking a look at the front door panel here, you guys can see again with the trim all over. We got our memory seat function, and then quick look at the mirrors to do with blind spot monitoring. And then look at the cross-stitch design down below. We've got our Ultimate badge there. Window controls and front two are automatic. You got your mirror adjustments, the mirrors do power fold in, and then speaker for the Bose sound system. Payload capacity is 1,401 pounds, and then this has the towing chart. You guys can see conventional is 8,900. Really cool looking headrest there with all the stitching and piping. Anyways, Ultimate there, and you guys can see again with more of the topography at the top of the seat. Perforated all down the center, again with the cross-stitch design on the side. All of our adjustments here on the side, and then notice that you do have the massage function. They don't have enough Ultimate badges, do they? Anyways, lovely carpeting too. And then we have our parking brake here. This is for our drive line select. We have our 4-wheel auto, 4-wheel high, 2-wheel high, 4-wheel low. Drive mode select with your tow haul mode, and then all of your light controls. That's for the heads-up display, and then the steering wheel is power adjustable. Now, taking a look at the steering wheel, really nice material use all around. Notice we got Super Cruise. That's what that bar is there at the top. Well, that's part of Super Cruise, not the whole system. But anyways, you got paddle shifters in the back, radio controls as well. Of course, Denali there in the center. And then you got practical controls, like controls for the center stack. You have your cruise controls here on the other side as well. And then your regular stocks there. Well, sorry, one stock on the back, rather. Full digital gauge cluster here in the center. We can use it to scroll through different bits of information here on the truck. And then you got your tow haul mode. And then notice we've got our sport mode and our off-road mode as well. Then you guys can see with the 360 camera system. So first off, we got the trajectory lines that turn with the steering wheel there. And I mean, you can see out of every single angle here with the truck. Even got the bed view as well. Now taking a look at the rest of the screen. So first off, you have this little kind of like auxiliary tab. Response time with the screen, by the way, is really good. And then you have the shortcut bar here on the side. So overall, it's all easy to use. And then you actually have some physical buttons here on the side too. Love the engine stop start button on this. Anyways, heated and cooled seat controls. You've got heated steering wheel, dual zone climate, you know, all the normal stuff. And by the way, the heated steering wheel button's here instead of here because of the Super Cruise. Anyways, you got lane departure down below, parking sensors, auto stop start, tailgate drop down, hazard lights, stability control, hill descent control. That's to roll down all the windows at once. And then here's our shifter for that 10-speed automatic transmission. We also have our trailer brake controls just behind. You've got some cup holder action right here. And then we have the center console, which I love the leather trim on it. Anyways, has a wireless phone charging pad, a bunch of charging ports, and good storage as well. And then look at the dash here. Really cool. And then I love the front of the glove box with the wood trim. And there we go. Anyways, you guys can see the storage there. And then down below, we've got even more storage as well. And then up top, we've got the rear view camera mirror. And then you got the controls here for example, the power setting rear window. And then really nice premium headliner. And then we also have a sunroof as well. So lots of cool stuff. Now there's quite a bit of glare, so it's gonna be hard to see the window sticker, but 2024 Sierra Denali Ultimates, pretty much everything's standard. Super Cruise is a $2,200 option for those of you that are wondering. Anyways, after all options, $87,690 is the total MSRP on this. And let's see how it drives. Well, let's talk about visibility before we set off. Here's visibility over the hood, both the mirrors, throughout the rest of the rear, and, oh, wait for a second. And still waiting. Okay, now it's officially set off. Person was like staring at me for a second there. Maybe it's because I have a camera on my head. Maybe that is what is happening. But anyways, massaging seat function. Let's get that going. Time to get the ultimate massage in the Denali Ultimate. See what I did there? See what I did there? Also, there are these little fly things all over here. I'm in North Salt Lake, so I don't know what these are, but if you know what these are, please. Oh, I just killed it with the window. I was trying to let it out. I instead of letting it out of the truck, I let it out of this world. See what I did there? Okay. I know you guys don't come here for the comedy, so let's kind of get a little acceleration with the 6.2. Ooh, monstrous. Love the sound. Making sure everything's, okay, it's all closed. Love the sound that this V8 makes, and the power's really good. You can get this with a diesel as well, which I think is really cool. But I will say, this powertrain is fantastic. Also, I've never done a review up here before, so I don't know where I'm going. So we're just gonna use this to turn around, I suppose. Hopefully these people won't be too offended. I'll get a better test drive route as I come up here more often. I've kind of shifted, not really shifted, but I'm filming in new locations for those of you that are wondering, just to get access to different vehicles that I might not have access to elsewhere, if that makes sense. Because different dealerships order different cars, believe it or not. This dealership specializes in trucks. Oh my gosh, I love that so much. But yeah, I was thinking this dealership kind of specializes in trucks, so this is a great place for me to come to for GMC trucks and everything for the channel. So again, shout out to the Jerry Center in North Salt Lake, and if you're looking for a truck, they've got a bunch of them. But yeah, I mean, it's so comfortable. For a half-ton truck, it drives so well. Not only is it comfortable, but it's just the capability too. They've done a really good job with this whole setup here. And you know something that I do want to say is, I just don't think that you can really beat this in today's market in terms of like these seats. Like, they look fantastic, material use is really good, fit and finish is solid as well. Can't say the same with Ford, sadly, right now. And yeah, and it's just the features it comes with. Like, you just get so much in this package. And you know, again, the price is definitely up there, $87,000, but for getting a truck that has self-driving, that is, you know, looks this good, in my opinion, I think it looks fantastic, and drives as well as this drives, I think that it justifies, and again, you look at like the Ford F-150 Limited, which they're actually getting rid of, and you know why they're getting rid of the Limited? Because people don't buy them. But you know what people do buy? Denali Ultimates. So if you want the Rolls Royce of pickup trucks, the ultimate half-ton pickup truck, I do think that this currently holds the title because you get all of the features, and I mean, it's expensive, but so are the competitors. Let me know your thoughts.